take a shot.
I seen previews. I seen a preview for it. I bet it does pique my interest, so I might check it out.
It's really good. I wrecked this on our Ghostbusters episode.
Oh, really?
I had a lot of fun with it.
Oh, you did. I heard you talk about this with Chris. Chris said the same thing. He was like, "Oh, yeah, Chris."
Because he's not a big Snyder. I should say again, contemporary Snyder fan.
Yeah.
But I think this is going back to his roots, and I thought, it did a really good job. I'm a big fan of Batista when he's not Drax, and he's really underrated, man.
He's in this film?
Yeah, he's the lead.
Yeah, he's in this film.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I didn't know that. Huh. So that's why he's really cool with Zack Snyder, because he's like all up in his movies. That's cool. So just that one, Tiny?
That one, Rick. Yeah, dude. I haven't been watching too much lately, dude. Work coming back. I still have to do shit. So
for sure.
That's all I have time for, but I took the time on that, so that's why I wrecked it,
I haven't actually watched anything new in a while either, so I just wanted to wreck two movies that were kind of inadvertently connected to SPUN, the movie that we're doing the movie focus on. First one is Scott Pilgrim versus the World, because it has Jason Schwartzman in it, aka Gideon, and that's on Netflix, so you can watch that one there on Netflix. And second one, shout out to Brittany Murphy on one of my favorite roles for her as Shelly from Sin City. So
yeah.
Shelly.
Yep, and keep them coming. So, Sin City, I'm not sure what platform that's on, but I have that on DVD. So, recently I watched it at home. So,
very nice.
Sin City and Scott Pilgrim.
Very nice. Full circle.
Send it back to you, Wesley.
All right, so I have three recs for you guys today. First one is an HBO Max, well not Max, but HBO original show, or miniseries, Mayor of Easttown. Kate Winslet stars in twisty whodunit murder mystery that just finished its run on HBO this week. It ended, so you can watch it all in one sitting now.
It's a series?
Mini-series, so it won't be continuing.
Okay.
It's like a one-off season type of...
It's like a long movie.
Yeah, like Watchmen.
Yeah.
Man, I can't say too much because there's, without spoilers, but yeah, there's a lot to unpack here. It also plays with like the opioid epidemic, in America as well.
It's current?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, very, very intriguing stuff. And Kate Winslet is always fucking powerhouse, no matter what she does. Moving on, I watched I think it's on. I watched it on Shudder. VFW, which is Veterans of Foreign Wars. Yeah. Like bars here and there. But so Fangoria brings us a dystopian future tale where drugs have overran the world. This stars Fred Williamson, Stephen Lang, William Sadler, Martin Kove, aka Kreese, for Karate Kid or Cobra Kai fans out there. Tom Williamson and George Wendt of Cheers, I believe. So yeah, it's bringing all of these like old timers back as veterans, right? Mm-hmm. In this dystopian future. They're chilling in their fucking bar, and it's very much in the vein of Hobo with a Shotgun, where it's in this crazy ass future where it's kind of like cyberpunk.
Really?
Cyberpunk-esque, where the police have completely abandoned. Yeah, like there is no police force. Like, so crime is rampant, whatever, if you want to say that, and drugs are kind of like the new currency in a lot of ways. And so this, we start off the movie. One of the main dudes kills this chick's sister. So this, in spite of him killing her sister, she steals like their stash,
shit.
Which is worth so much money, right?
Yeah.
And she runs across the street to the VFW for cover.
Oh.
And so they send all of their goons over there, and it becomes this kind of like claustrophobic battle royale type of deal. But because it's with this classic kind of cast, it's very fun and way brutal, way more brutal than you would ever expect.
Like Hobo?
Yeah, like maybe worse than Hobo.
Oh shit!
Somehow.
Yeah. Somehow.
VFW, specifically Onarres. I think you should, because you have Shudder. If you haven't seen this yet, you should check it out. I think you'll have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, I definitely need to dive into my Shudder, bro. Like, there's just so many movies, but Shudder got the movies that I look for too. So
yeah. So VFW on Shudder, brought to you by Fangoria, and then my final rec is a new release, but it was just put on. How do you say VOD? Video on demand. Yep. Wrath of Man, with the new Statham film, new Guy Ritchie film.
Guy Ritchie.
When I first saw this trailer, they made it seem like kind of your run of the mill Statham kicking ass.
Turkish.
5 minutes.
Yeah. Your kind of standard Statham film, but it's so much more. It's a great heist film. Important to say that. It's got an incredible cast, including Josh Hartnett, the return of Josh Hartnett.
Oh, that's right. Is he the villain type in this?
No. So
he's like a renegade or something?
The story is it's about armored trucks and people basically trying to hijack armored trucks, to get the money inside, and the protocol and stuff that goes on inside that kind of
heat vibe.
Yes, very much so, like a contemporary Heat. Although Heat will never be topped. I said what I said, CJ.
Dang.
Because he told me once when we did the Town episode, the Ben Affleck film. Yeah. Oh, the Town is Heat done right.
Oh, he said that.
Yeah.
I don't think Chris would agree.
No, right? Them's his fighting words. Right?
Dang. Them's his fighting words behind the projector.
Yeah, no, but Wrath of Man, very, very pleasant surprise. Highly recommend it.
Statham.
Whenever you guys get a chance.
Guy Ritchie, Statham. In the vein of Heat.
Very much so.
Okay.
And with that being said, that'll move us into our main focus. If you guys are ready to talk about SPUN.
Ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And now for the movie focus of the week.
All right. So SPUN, it's rated R. It came out in 2002. It runs at 1 hour and 41 minutes, and it's got a very low 37 on Rotten. Still more than Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Damn.
No. Damn. Written by William De Los Santos, directed by Jonas Akerlund, who also did Lords of Chaos. Which a lot of people don't know. Starring Mina Savari, Patrick Fugit, Jason Schwartzman, Brittany Murphy, Mickey Rourke, Deborah Harry, Peter Stormare, John Leguizamo, and Eric Roberts.
Oh, yeah.
A.K.A. Julia Roberts' brother. A lot of people don't know that either.
A.K.A. What was that fool's name? Not Scagnetti.
Guy?
No, the dude from Batman.
Oh, shit. Falcone.
Falcone. That's him.
The ankle breaker for...
That is him, yeah. And he's a cops, dude.
So SPUN follows the accounts of an unassuming drug addict, Ross, as he agrees to take on a new job as a driver for a local meth cook in order to support his habit. But things aren't always as easy as they seem, especially when your head isn't clear. SPUN is a deeply impactful black comedy that's doused in drug culture. It's based upon 3 days from the writer's actual life and shot in a very fast 22 days. The film is living proof that if you have enough confidence and believe in your script, it can be made, as the writer William De Los Santos was just an ordinary dude who had an idea, typed it up, went to LA, found a studio, and bothered them every day until they agreed to greenlight his project.
Wow.
Los Santos himself wanted to direct, but being an addict at the time, A popular music video director, Jonas Akerlund, was then hired to take on the film, which would be his directorial film debut, actually. The clout of Akerlund led to Deborah Harry being cast, who was originally supposed to be... that role was originally supposed to be Madonna, who had to later drop out because she had to get ready for, I think, a tour. This also led to Smashing Pumpkins frontman Billy Corgan being able to score this film, which I think brings a lot to it, to the ambiance. With all its main players being somebodies at the time, the film takes a different path than those before it. Movies like Trainspotting, Blow, and Requiem for a Dream have a traditionally handsome or attractive cast that unintentionally romanticize heavy drug use, while Spun drops you into the addicts' lives who've long been broken by their toxic cycle. Overall, Spun comes off rough around the edges, by bringing its own brand of gross uncertainty, nausea, and discomfort to us as spectators. The film is either something you love or you hate, with really no middle ground. Thank you.
Nice.
Alright. Spun, dude. I chose it because it's a disgustingly awesome movie.
Yeah.
Like, in its own right, and it's a deep movie about methods, and it came out in 2002, and this is still like a problem in America since for like forever. It does give you like a second thought on that lifestyle, which is pretty crazy. I mean, it's not a highly recommended lifestyle, but it's like
exactly.
You know? But to me, this has to be like one of like the top 10 movies about like drugs out there, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
maybe underrated top 10. And this movie does give off some like NBK vibes, dude. Like, Natural Born Killer. You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty awesome, dude. It has its own vibe, dude, and more down to earth and kind of real, dude. Compared to like, I guess, Blow or something. Blow is a little extreme. Compared to this is like really like there. Like, you've seen this like somewhere, you know what I mean? Like,
it's the more raw reality of the drug usage.
Yeah, dude. And with very strong fucking cast that we pretty much know pretty much everyone in this cast. Like, you know what I mean? Like, by now. So that's why I wanted to talk about it. It's a fucking, I think, also fun movie, dude. Like, I don't know, certain things were just outlandish in the film, and I personally enjoyed that. I could appreciate the lo-fi parts of the movie. I guess people don't want to associate with the drug, and that's probably why like they are disgusted with it. So, but I thought it was awesome and well done, and I really enjoy watching this from time to time.
Yeah, it deserves more than a 37, that's for sure. Maybe even it deserves like, you know, at least in the 60s for me. But I don't know.
That's the thing with you can't always, you know, depend on Rotten Tomatoes, because cult movies like this, more often than not have a low score. You know what I mean?
They tend to get overlooked by people. I guess you have to, like you said, it has to be a cult following. You have to be into it. There's no middle ground with if you either love it or hate it. I love it. I love the film. I was happy that Tiny was actually down to choose this one, because it's something that we've both watched countless times. I love the dialogue in the movie. The dialogue is really good.
There's hella fucking pop culture everywhere in this, dude. Like, everywhere, dude. Every nick and cranny.
Yep. Down to like Frisbee playing the Super Nintendo on the fucking video game, you know, and to him listening to metal, all the way down to fucking the cook going into the porn shop buying specific porn that is just ridiculous, you know? Chicks with dicks, you know? Like, for him to get specific on what he wants to buy as far as, you know, a fucking meth head cook buying pornography, that's his choice, you know?
Now that's a fuck video, dude.
Yeah. Everything he talks about is really dope. The fact that he watches wrestling while he's cooking